Welcome to Pixel Perfect, the image sensor podcast. Join host Manu and image expert Emma.
Welcome back to Pixel Perfect, our 7th deep dive. Here at CAMake, we're always looking at what's next in imaging, and today we're diving into hyperspectral imaging and biometrics.
Really fascinating stuff.
Yeah, and it's not just about snapping a pic anymore.
No, not at all.
It's like analyzing what things are actually made of.
Yeah, going beyond just what we see on the surface.
It's almost like something straight out of a sci-fi movie.
Yeah.
Like those scenes where someone fools security with one of those super realistic masks. Well, hyperspectral imaging, that's making those tricks a thing of the past.
Absolutely, and it makes you think about the biometrics we use every day, like, fingerprint scanners or facial recognition.
Yeah.
They rely mostly on surface-level data.
Right.
But that can be faked, and even those more advanced systems like 3D structured light, they can be vulnerable too, especially with things like, high-precision silicone prosthetics.
Okay, so let's break it down a bit. This hyperspectral magic.
Sure.
How does it actually work? And how's it making biometrics so much more secure?
Well, imagine like a prism splitting sunlight into all the colors of the rainbow, right?
Yeah.
Hyperspectral imaging, it kind of does something similar, but on a much, much bigger scale.
Okay.
It captures info from hundreds of wavelengths, so we can actually analyze the unique spectral signature of materials.
So it's more than just seeing colors. Then it's
Right.
about analyzing those light patterns we can't even see that reveal what something's really made of.
Exactly.
Almost like getting a fingerprint, but of the chemical makeup.
Precisely, and here's where it gets really cool for biometrics.
Okay.
Hyperspectral imaging, it can even detect hemoglobin in blood.
Hemoglobin, you mean the thing that carries oxygen in our blood?
Yes, exactly.
What does that have to do with security?
Well, hemoglobin, it interacts with light in a way that, fake materials just can't copy. So it's almost impossible to trick hyperspectral biometrics, even with the most, high-tech fakes.
Wow, so it's like having a built-in lie detector for biometrics. So a fake fingerprint or a silicone mask, those wouldn't work anymore.
No, they just wouldn't have the spectral signature of real living tissue.
Right.
That's what we call liveness detection.
That's amazing. And I know there's a company, Hypernano, they're doing some really innovative work with this, right?
Absolutely. They're one of the leaders in this field.
Yeah.
And they've developed some really incredible hyperspectral sensors.
Oh, yeah.
Super compact and efficient.
Okay.
Like, their modules are tiny.
Yeah.
Only 20 by 12 millimeters.
Wow, that's smaller than a matchbox.
I know, right?
It's incredible how they fit so much power into something so small.
It is, and this miniaturization, it opens up so many possibilities.
Yeah.
You could have these sensors in, like smartphones, ATMs, even door access systems.
So it's not just for high security places anymore.
Right, it could be everywhere.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And Hypernano's system, it's incredibly accurate.
Oh, yeah.
Even against those really good silicone prosthetics that fool other systems.
How much more accurate are we talking here?
Their accuracy, it's 1 or 2 orders of magnitude higher than the traditional systems out there.
Wow.
There was independent testing done, and where other, so-called market leaders in biometrics, they really struggled to tell the difference between real and fake. Hypernano's technology, it achieved near-perfect accuracy.
Sounds like they're setting a whole new standard for the industry then.
I think so.
But let's go back to that hemoglobin thing for a second. I'm still fascinated by that.
Sure.
Can you explain a little more how it works? It's incredible that something so tiny can be such a powerful security solution.
Well, hemoglobin, it interacts with light in a very specific way, you see.
Okay.
It absorbs and reflects different wavelengths.
Uh-huh.
And that creates a unique spectral fingerprint, I guess you could say.
So each person's blood, it has its own unique light signature.
In a way, yeah. And what's even more impressive is that Hypernano, they don't just rely on one specific wavelength or spectral band.
Okay.
Their systems, they have adjustable bands, meaning they can adapt to different skin tones, depths, even keep up with new counterfeiting tricks.
It's like the biometric system is constantly learning and evolving.
Right, always one step ahead.
And that's crucial, especially thinking about all the ways hyperspectral biometrics could be used.
Absolutely. And one area that's really promising, payment authentication.
Okay.
Especially when we're talking about hand-palm vein recognition.
Oh, right. I've heard about that. What's so special about palm vein recognition?
Well, unlike fingerprint scanning, which just looks at the surface of your skin,
Right.
palm vein recognition uses hyperspectral imaging to analyze the pattern of veins under your skin.
Ah, so like an internal fingerprint hidden away, but just as unique.
Exactly. And because it's under the skin, it's much harder to fake.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And what's really cool about Hypernano's approach, they've actually gone a step further.
Okay.
They don't just capture the vein patterns. Their system can also analyze the blood flow within those veins.
That's wild. So they're looking at the structure and the movement of the blood.
Precisely, making their palm vein recognition system incredibly secure.
Wow.
Pretty much impossible to spoof.
And all with a simple hand scan.
Yeah, it's really remarkable how they combine high security with ease of use.
But hasn't vein level detection been around for a while? What makes Hypernano's tech so different?
You're right. Some companies have been using vein level detection for a bit now, but their systems, they're often limited.
In what way?
They might rely on single band imaging or those basic RGB plus IR systems, and those can be tricked by, really good fakes.
So they're only looking at part of the picture.
Yeah, and Hypernano is going deeper.
Right.
Analyzing the full spectrum of information within the veins.
Makes sense.
Their multi-band analysis, it gives them a lot more detail, enough to tell the difference between real and fake veins with incredible accuracy.
Right.
They've shown that a lot of these, what they call market leaders in vein-based biometrics, they can't match Hypernano's level of precision.
It's like they found a weakness and then came up with the solution at the same time.
Exactly. And that's really important for things like payments,
Yeah.
where security is everything.
Right.
You need a system that's strong, reliable, and basically impossible to fool.
Can't mess around with people's money.
Exactly. And that's what Hypernano is bringing to the table.
Yeah, with that hyperspectral palm vein recognition system.
Right. It's a whole new level of security for payments.
Just imagine paying for your groceries with a wave of your hand.
Yeah.
And knowing it's super secure.
No more cards, no pins, just a quick scan.
It's like something out of a movie.
It really is, but it's happening now.
And it's all thanks to companies like Hypernano pushing the boundaries.
Absolutely. And it's not just about the tech itself.
Yeah.
It's how they're approaching the market, too.
Okay, how so?
They're focused on creating solutions that are super secure, but also scalable and adaptable.
So they're thinking long-term, not just a quick fix.
Exactly. They know security is a moving target.
Always changing.
Right. And they're building their tech to be flexible, responsive.
Staying one step ahead.
Always.
It's really interesting how Hypernano is shaking things up in the biometrics world.
Yeah, it's a whole new way of thinking about security.
Not just a new product, but a new mindset.
And that's what's so exciting. It could change how we interact with the world around us.
In so many ways.
Making things safer, more convenient.
And it all comes down to light.
It's amazing when you think about it.
Just light.
Such a fundamental part of the universe, but it holds so much information, so much potential.
And we're finally starting to tap into it.
With hyperspectral imaging, we're seeing the world in a whole new light, literally.
It's like unlocking secrets that were always there.
Just hidden from view.
And Hypernano is leading the charge, showing us what's possible.
Seeing beyond the surface.
Well, my mind is officially blown. Hypernano has given us a glimpse into the future of biometrics.
For sure.
A future where security is more than just a promise, it's a reality.
And that future is being built now.
Right here at CAMEG. It's so cool to see companies like Hypernano pushing the limits.
Yeah, what they're doing is really inspiring.
It makes me excited for what's next, especially in biometrics.
It's a field that's constantly evolving.
Moving so fast.
And Hypernano is at the forefront, setting the pace.
What's really impressive is how they're not just developing the tech,
Yeah.
but making it practical, accessible.
Absolutely.
Like we talked about, that focus on miniaturization.
It means we can put this tech everywhere.
Not just in high security places.
Smartphones, ATMs, medical devices.
They could touch every part of our lives.
Exactly. And as the technology keeps getting better, we're going to see even more uses for it.
It's a really exciting time to be following this stuff.
Definitely.
I've covered a lot of ground today.
We have.
All the technical details of hyperspectral imaging, and then all the possibilities for biometrics.
It's been a wild ride.
Yeah, really fascinating stuff.
And I hope our listeners will keep exploring this topic.
Yeah, stay curious.
Keep learning and think about what it all means for the future.
Well, thanks for joining us on Pixel Perfect, the Image Sensor podcast.
It's been a pleasure.
We'll be back next time with another deep dive into the amazing world of imaging.